Hey, how's it going? My name is SSgt Butler, and here today I'm with
Parker Bauman.
part of Air Force recruiting out of Springfield, Missouri. He's a recent BMT graduate and tech school graduate. He graduated from
The Schoolhouse 344,
Right.
Lackland, San Antonio.
and what's the job?
Material management.
And what do they do?
We got flight service center, customer service. Basically, we send out supplies to people that are getting deployed. Send out supplies for weapon systems. All the jets that you can even think of. We supply those.
Yeah. Yesterday we actually asked around on the Instagram that we have and on Facebook some different questions that the people were interested in for a BMT graduate and a tech school graduate. So one of them was, should you exercise before BMT?
Yes. Run. Just run. I'm gonna keep it simple as that. Run. You don't need to hire a personal trainer. You don't need to spend money. Just go to the closest road out there and just spend at least like 10 minutes. Start off by walking and then run, because in BMT they will be super. They're gonna watch you like a hawk, basically, if you can run for 30 minutes straight.
How many phone calls did you get at BMT?
So we got at least one phone call a week on Thursday, which is at least, I think it was like every Thursday, one call a week, 10 minutes. And if you're good, they choose certain people like for most improved, and then you'll get like a 15-minute phone call. So It depends on how your flight is.
How was your graduation? Like, what did you guys do for graduation? Were you able to go off base? Were you able to spend time with family? And what was that like?
So Town Pass, basically we only had about 7 hours of Town Pass, and then I was lucky enough that my family was still in town. So I was able to see them the next morning. So I was able to spend at least like a day and a half with them, but that was because we were the first to be like COVID is still going on, but it's being more lenient now in Lackland. For right now, at present time, they're doing like the 3-day weekend to see your family.
What was your tech school like? There we go. Before we
Tech school was I did not like college, but we did 240 hours of classroom time for 30 days, and 30 days is a short tech school considered, because material management only had to do it obviously in 30 days. Sat down, went through a packet, and applied everything that we learned. There was a test, I think, like every week. For 30 days. Every week, and
just call them kind of like blocks.
Blocks, yeah. The packets were blocks. So block 1, block 2, part 1 and 2. So,
all right. And tech school's tips. I remember when I was in tech school, there was a lot of people that would kind of treat that like college. I mean, it's kind of like a college atmosphere, right? Where you have your class throughout the daytime, you get released. You're pretty much free until that nighttime where you have like a curfew, lights out. That was what they call it, and you got to wake up early in the morning. So, what are some like tips to stay disciplined on there, to where it's like you don't stay up all night, and you don't do anything crazy on the weekends? Like, what's something that you did at outlets?
Definitely, it was just passing the tests. It was just studying. Studying will definitely add a lot of stress. I mean, like when you're in tech school, your main priority is your tests, and it's just there's a lot of. To me, I was stressing about the test, because I know I'm not an academic person, so I knew I'd set aside my social life, having fun with my friends, and then setting aside time for studying and learning what I had to do. That's basically how I prioritize everything. I was like, I have to study, pass the test, and then I can enjoy my weekend. So it's just as simple as that.
Yeah. I remember that you said that you ran to 2 of the people that we did dev calls with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so something that's really cool that we try to do is just kind of get involved with our DEP program. People who are already joining, who already passed the physical over at MEPS, that's physically qualified to join the Air Force. Once a month we meet up, and the reason why it's so important is to kind of like build those bonds right now. As start the networking, and you never know when you're gonna see him. I mean, he already saw him right away in basic, so you never know. Never gonna know when you're gonna run into them down the road. Another question we had was what was the biggest lesson out of everything? I kind of combine it with basic and tech school.
Biggest lesson is never judge anybody. Never judge anybody. That's definitely like one thing is that I've learned. I made a lot of great friends in the Air Force, and from going into the shuttle, passing through the base, and then seeing the people that like I never knew. I like one of like my good friends that I met. I thought he was just kind of like I was like, oh, this guy's like a jerk, but he ended up being like one of my best friends in BMT. So don't judge a book by its cover.
All right, that's all we have today. Thank you for your time. Let's see, is there any closing thoughts that you would like to have? Putting you on the spot right there. But.
The process, be patient. Be patient with the process. Once you walk into the recruiter's office, be extremely patient. It is worth it. It is extremely worth it. The benefits are worth it. The career you want to make, the family you want to support, or the people you want to make happy. Just take it one day at a time, and you'll enjoy it.
That's all I have as well. Again, my name is SSgt Butler, Air Force recruiter at Springfield, Missouri. Thank you all for your time.